Good morning, Marcus. Let me see if I can get that thing to go away. It's always on there. What the heck? Ah, okay. So it says, customize your app. This refreshed UI offers even more controls, 2 new themes and adjustable density. Personalize now or at any time. Compact. Doing. Default. All right. So change anything. All right. Got that sorted. Let's see. We got a few of you in here. All right. So GDP numbers came out. GDP was ever so slightly hotter than expected, but it was essentially what was expected. And then jobless claims were better than expected, and PCE was slightly better than expected. So you put it all together, and you have pretty much everything in line. No real surprises, and all in all, good. So rates are dropping slightly, and the market is holding. However, Bitcoin is falling. So I would expect the market to drop then, as Bitcoin seems to be leading. And Bitcoin has been leading for about 2.5 years now. So I think, we might have a bit of a red day. In pre-market, we have in anything the $2 billion company Solana at 36%. Pre-market $61 billion company JD is up a little bit. Let's see. JD.com. It's a Chinese thing, I think. And then, but that's 1%. So really don't have any big movers this morning, up anyway. And let's see what else here. If there's any, sometimes my other lists show something else. Market cap. VViper, 12%. GTech. Yeah, both of those not very tradable. Moves can definitely happen, but they're not that tradable. So we have no real pre-market picks. I do believe that there's been some earnings releases this week. So let me see if I can get any view on that. Calendar. No, not that kind of calendar. No, I'd like to see this week's schedule. They're not going to show that a week. Okay, it's just basically I'm going to have to go to Twitter. All right, earnings whispers. This week, and then today, most anticipated after the close, before the open on Thursday. Just give me a full report. And it's nice because that one does include charts. That's pretty cool of them, but I'd like to take a look at everything. Okay, so we'll use this tweet here. Open that up. Copy the link. New tab. paste over here. Get it in, force it into a mobile view of sorts. Well, I can even go. Where could I put that? There, right here. You can see it too. Okay. So today is Thursday, and before the open, we've got following Winnebago, Bitfarms. I mean, I don't mind looking at some of those. Yesterday, Mavis after the bell. Let's see. No, Bitfarms. That's BITF. No, it just looks terrible. After the close today will be Lululemon. That's in a really cool spot. If it could have a catalyst opening, catalyst breakout opening tomorrow, that might be something we go after. But that's after the bell. We got Winnebago, WGO. Market opens in 1 minute and 20 seconds, by the way. No, that does not look good right now. Chewy was yesterday morning. I didn't get to really see that reaction. Dollar Tree. A different target. Target Hospitality. That's TH. Well, I'm looking Jinko, JKS. That's solar. Oh yeah, okay. I'm basically looking for anything that's had a catalyst breakout type of move. Wolf. So Petco. Nope. Nope. Winnebago. Sinex. Can't quite make out that ticker. SNX, I think. Oh, it's nice formation, but whoo-wee, a terrible, disappointing SACH earnings. Nope. So we have nothing to go off of this morning. 10 Tacos Energy. Nope. There's really nothing jumping out at us. We got Lulu after the bell today, and nothing great kind of after that. So I will probably revisit some of those towards the closing bell. Just got an alert on RCL. Is that about? Okay, well, I got out of RCL just the other day when it smashed through the break even. The market itself off of the open. Let's watch that. It's getting bought up after dipping slightly. 30 seconds into the open now. Getting bought up after dipping slightly. But if Bitcoin is indicating anything, it's that today will be red. That's perfectly feasible. What we'd like to see is institutions start stepping in, and we haven't seen that yet. We have not had a follow-through day that I could see. Let's see this. My indicator that I programmed here can tell us FTDs. Oh, it does consider this an FTD. Oh, interesting. Okay. There was a follow-through day, but then it had its low broken. So a little bit of grain of salt. So the follow-through day was this day here. Let's see. It's higher volume than the prior day, but it's not exactly breakout volume, but yeah, it slightly qualifies. And it was a larger than average day. But yeah, I mean, you could call it that, and see how it marked it here with this beautiful green and then FTD with a little flag on it. So Yeah. Distribution. Trying to figure out which indicator showing this. Days 1, change 0% distribution, minus 1.6%. We're in a good spot here. You know, this is a nice area. The market is going red right now, by the way. I thought it would be this one. No, upside reversal. No. Okay. We are below Gamma, and I try to be risk off when below Gamma. That's so weird. Linear regression? No, it's not that. That must be coming from a lower indicator. It is. Okay. It's coming from the Landry light indicator. That's cool. All right, so we're getting some sell-off here at the open. Now we've reversed that buying, and we're now selling. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 at the same time. Same thing. Kelly from the group just said that this is a strong support area on the S&P 500, 565, 566, which is what we're seeing. And so, you know, we have to see how this fleshes out here. The VIX is going up slightly, the market going down, but rates holding the same. And what about the dollar? The dollar's remaining somewhat unchanged. I mean, it's kind of a nothing burger this morning with the GDP release. Everything was pretty much okay. So, you know, we watch. So we watch. Oh, we got about 35-40% breadth in growth. With Futu, Hood, Melly, MSTR, some of the ones having a nice opening. MSTR, barely. Futu, barely. TME, let me go back to that Futu. TME looks good too. Yeah, that's a hard one to trade. That's a hard one to put money into right now. Futu, not too bad. It's dicey. Is borderline. WBD. Nah. TME SE. I know we liked that the other day. SE. I continue to like this SE. This whole region here is sort of a base that it's in. So to break out of that would be special and worth snagging. It comes. I guess I'll put an alert on that just to be sure. Right. NRG, Tesla. A lot of nothing burger action going on. Rocket Lab is pulled back below my break even, so I'm going to go ahead and dump that right now. All right. Coming back to my break even after having made a nice move, which the whole market kind of did for 2 or 3 days there, is a sign to take the money back now, especially since we're not sure where the market wants to go right now. The market continues to go down, and that looks like this on the chart. It reminds me of the pandemic drop a little bit, or any of these times where we had a pretty straight move and then only a shallow pullback before zagging further along the zigzag. So we have an even stronger just straight down here this time, and we have what I consider to be a beautiful bottom with shelf breakout just the other day. I think we might do something like this. Tighten up, and we might come out of this. And that's the 200 moving average sitting right there, and then boom, it might take 2 weeks, a week or two. But I think we are going to come out of that. Otherwise, if today were to continue and be red, and it would be really panicky or bleeding out terribly if that were to happen, then you might see a larger, very bad negative move down here with the A leg here and the C leg here, ABC. ABCD. Well, you could call it the A leg and the C leg, but we're talking about like this. All in all, it's an ABCD move like this. So that could happen, and usually the A, B, C, D legs are similar in length when that does happen. If it happens. Today could be signaling that. I mean, Bitcoin just keeps dropping. I mean, the market's doing exactly what I told you guys it would do, right? It's doing it. Oh, it looks like I'm about to get out of APP. I'm really happy to get knocked out of positions. You know, I like to let the market take me out of positions. Because it's just natural. Let the market do its natural thing. If it's going to knock me out of positions, then fine. If it's going to convert me to cash, fine. I'm okay with that. I was 190% allocated 2 days ago. Then yesterday, 140% allocated. Maybe by the end of the day, or it was this morning. I can't remember when, but could have been by selling Rocket Lab. But anyway, now I'm down to something around 30% allocated. So it's a dramatic shift the other way. But as you can see, I'm happy to throttle up when need be and go to whatever allocation I need to. But all right, I think that's it today. I mean, we're gonna have a red morning. I don't think that's changing, and there's no opportunities to get on top of either in day trading or in growth or the market. The best thing you can do is play defense, trim what you're supposed to trim, cut what you're supposed to cut, and let's see where it goes. Maybe by the end of the day, it's possible we'll have recovered a little bit, but that wouldn't be a signal of any kind, just the way things are set up. Let me see. No, I mean, we'd have to get all the way up above this candle here, but but Monday could get above that candle there. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Yeah, so I mean, we're really looking for probably. I think my prediction is pretty close that it's going to be about 2 weeks before we break out, and that we're going to tighten VCP and consolidate here more and tighten up, and then it could be in 2 weeks that we start to see things teeing up. We're going to start to see things teeing up, but I'm almost always right on my price action predictions, but I'm frequently wrong on the timing and the speed in which it takes to get there. Like I say 2 weeks, sometimes that happens in 3 days. So, prepare to be pleasantly surprised. I'm almost never shorter than the amount of time that it's going to take and what I say it's going to do. But I'm frequently, the market will move sooner and do what I predicted sooner than when I said it would do what it's going to do. So I think in between the end of 1 and 2 weeks, we're going to see VCP tightening, consolidation here at these lows, and then eventual breakout, like in 2.5 weeks. And the market, though, could put that together in 2 or 3 days, 5 days, 4 days, a day. It's it's just sometimes my timing. You can't predict timing. Timing is very hard to predict, but I can definitely predict how people feel about prices and where they might go down here and where they might go up here and back and forth, and what constitutes panic that's not going to happen, and what constitutes joy, which is not going to happen, and this range we're going to stay in, and how long we're going to stay in that range. I predict it's going to be 1 to 2 weeks, but it could be faster than that. All right. So tomorrow, we'll see at the close of the market today. There'll be no broadcast tomorrow. Friday mornings, no broadcast. Remember, no lives this year. Friday mornings, but I'll be here. So anyway, I'm going back into the group right now, and I will let you guys know of any opportunities that shape up by the end of the day, but I doubt it. I think it's a day to just chill. Protect your cash. All right. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Take care, and click the button to go to our Discord group if you want to continue in there.